Hey guys, Real Spartan here. Welcome to Don't Starve. This is Shipwrecked, but I'm going to be playing Reign of Giants because I don't like Shipwrecked as much as I do the original. You may be wondering why I'm doing this instead of Odin Sphere, and that's because the capture device that I use to capture console, I forgot that it needs the, installation disk to be run on your computer before you can use it. And unfortunately for me, being an idiot, I thought, oh, when I build this PC, I'm not going to need a disk port, because who uses disks these days? I wish I didn't do that, but I am kind of looking into that. But so for right now, we're going to be playing Don't Starve. Not just any Don't Starve, but we're going to be playing, hang on, let me just show you something. When I went onto my new PC, all the characters I had unlocked are no longer unlocked, so yeah, I can't do that. So you know what? We're going to be going into adventure mode because I have oh yeah, I disabled all my mods, like except for one, which is a music mod, which adds music to dusk time. So we're going into adventure mode because I'm just gonna go. You know what? Gung ho! Let's go unlock Maxwell immediately. If you die during adventure mode, you'll return to this portal. So if you've never played this game before, it is a survival game. Basically just, I don't really know how to describe it. How can you not know about Don't Starve yet? Like, made by Clay Entertainment, they helped with Darkest Dungeon, apparently. Well, if you start off Darkest Dungeon, it does give credits to Clay. I'll just start with what's his name's text here. So this is adventure mode. Adventure mode starts you off in a random challenge. I think there's like 1 out of 5, and this is the starting set piece for. I didn't even pay attention to what this one was called, but yes. And yeah, basically you have to look for 4 specific items, or is it 5? You need to look for all the things. I'm probably not counting the thing that you have to put it into, but you have to find the metal potato thing, which is like. This probably sounds absolutely stupid if you explain it to someone who's never played this game before, but I don't know, I'll figure it out as it goes. I probably won't cut anything out because I've kind of gotten better about not cutting things out. Like back in my original Darkest Dungeon, I had to cut out everywhere because I just like run out of things to say, but now I think I've gotten better with this, and I really don't like this challenge because it's like, look at how much day you get and look how much evening you get. So yeah, in this challenge you start off at winter, which is probably one of the worst times to start because you freeze to death very easily, unless you have like fire or something like that. And I do not have a science machine or anything like that, so I cannot make better tools. So yeah, first order of business, science machine. We need to find one of those immediately. Well, not find one, we have to make one. And for that we need rocks. We need logs, which I have, and we need a piece of gold, which I'm going to need a pickaxe to make. So, first order of business, find that stuff. Yeah, there's the beefalo here. I don't think I have, like, enough damage to kill one of these things and get, like, a beefalo hat right off the bat. I need a science machine to make that anyway, so, yeah, I probably need a spear or something. Unless I got really lucky back there with those tentacles and, like, managed to kill one of them to get a tentacle spike. Which I don't feel confident enough to do so right now, because there are a ton of tentacles there, and unless the spider's nests are like level 3 or something, or maybe at least even level 2, yeah, it's not going to happen. So this ice effect happens if you stay around in the cold for too long. I'm just going to light a tree on fire in order to heat myself up. And there's penguins here. Penguins, can you burn so I can get some food? I guess not. So yeah, you want to make sure that you do not die of freezing to death or starving to death. And there's a tollbird here, which I need to get that rock, because that's a gold rock. Tollbird AI is working as intended, apparently. I think it's trying to attack the penguins, but they're too far away. So we have 1 piece of gold here. We have 3 rocks. I need 1 more rock before I can make a science machine. This is actually a pretty damn good start, because usually you go like 2 to 3 days in the first challenge without finding a science machine. So this is pretty damn good, and there was a rock back there which I didn't break because it didn't have gold in it, so I just didn't bother. So I might as well go back and break that rock. Maybe get some other stuff. I know there are carrots on the ground. Ooh, look. Some cut stone here for free. And there's a free pickaxe I could have taken. Damn it. I wasted some flint. Which is actually quite valuable here because, you're most likely not going to find a whole bunch of it. Let me just light some grass on fire. It doesn't light for as long as a tree does because trees have like more substance, or I don't know how to explain it. Trees are bigger. They burn longer. Deal with it. Okay, so now I can make a science machine and I have enough flint to make stuff. I don't know which... Oh yeah, I forgot. I need to use this. Okay, I'm nowhere near anywhere. I'm nowhere near any of the items I need. Not the obstacles I need. You don't need obstacles. I'm just gonna light more trees on fire. Do I have enough materials to warrant making the science machine right now? I'm gonna try and abuse the penguin AI and force them into the burning tree. Nah, it's not working. Burning damage is very minimum in this game. Like, I stood in that tree for like a while before, and I didn't take any damage. Hang on, let me use these rocks to kill this mole. Oh damn, I hit it once. I forgot about that. If you hit the mole, it loses all interest for a bit. Oh well. So yeah, you have a hunger meter, a sanity meter, and a health meter. Of course, you need to eat to restore your hunger meter. Sanity meter, you have to do other stuff, like picking flowers and wearing top hats. I'm pretty sure this hat also grants a bit of sanity if you wear it. But yeah, the reason I'm not cutting trees is I don't really need that many logs right now. Granted, logs can be used for a lot of things. Oh, hang on. There's a beehive here. Hang on, I'm gonna try a little trick. Where's the spiders? Are they alive? No, they're all dead. They got killed by a tentacle. There's a trick you can do where you kill... If you attack a beehive... Let me just zoom in the map here. If you attack a beehive, the bees turn angry and they'll chase you down for a bit. And if you lead these special angry bees that are after you into something else, like something else that's killable, they'll attack them, and most likely the bees will die, but you can get honey from them. Unfortunately, there's nothing living around here because all the damn spiders died to the tentacles. And yes, you can tell this is Reign of Giants because it's got birch nut trees. Music you're hearing right now, or if you're not hearing right now, I don't know how loud the thing is a mod. It's just called Dusk and Night Music, because this game doesn't have dusk and night music at all for some reason. Like, it has music for the day, but not any other time. Unless it's fight music, which automatically kicks in when you're fighting, but yes. Let's kill this mole worm. They come out of the ground to eat minerals, like charcoal, stone, flint, stuff like that. So you can kill them to get a little bit of food. So I think I've explored this base island a bit. I might go downwards, but tall birds are a pretty dangerous enemy to face. Because, they're kind of strong and tanky. These penguins are... Don't bother attacking the penguins, because they will overwhelm you. Penguins are like giant alien spiders are no joke. If only I could get something to attack these beefalo. Beefalo, they are kind of weak on their own, but they can usually tank any other enemies that they're facing. These tall birds are absolutely stupid. I don't know if I have enough damage to kill one of them right now. I could enrage the spiders and try and lead them over here. That tall bird's trying to come after me now, it seems. Yeah, it's almost nighttime. When you're near enemies in this game, your sanity decreases over time. Let me just cook these berries right now to eat some food right now. Don't know why cooking berries gives more hunger than normal ones, but it apparently does. Okay, I guess he's trying to attack me. I'm just gonna try to kill it. I believe the trick to killing tall birds is 2 attacks, run away, 2 attacks, run away. Tall birds do give a good amount of food too. I think it's like 2 large meats, which is equivalent to 50 hunger. There we go. Tall birds are not the most dangerous of enemies, but they can overwhelm you. Usually you find them in groups of 2, and they can beat you down. Basically, the combat in this game is really easy if you know how to counter every specific enemy. This is a tall bird island, it seems. I could attempt to bring them over to the spiders. The spiders will pretty much attack anything they see, as long as you enrage them. Also, tall birds will attack beefalo. I could use this to my advantage, and tall birds will attack anything that is near them, as long as they are not too close to their nests. And it's getting late again. Always late. You know what, I'm going to attack one to provoke it. God damn it, I got hit. Also, everything in this game does a large amount of damage if you don't have any protection. Come on, I was just going to refresh his aggro. Come on, over here. Come attack these things. God damn it. Nothing ever works my way. I'm going to pick up this manure just to throw it on the fire. For some reason it gives, like, quite a bit of fuel, even though the fire was almost dead there. I need health. Screw it. I'm just going to attempt to rush by all these things. Tall birds do have a decent amount of attack range. Oh god, there's a lot of them. I do not like tall birds. Thankfully, they're not that fast. I mean, their attack animation kind of freezes them. Did I wake that one? Yes, I did. Okay. It doesn't matter. It's too far away to do anything. And there's spiders here. What are they attacking? Tall bird. Excellent. And there's Weber's skull. I had that in my, like, other world. In the world that I used to get here. Basically, you throw this skull. It's like a very rare drop from a spider. You throw it into a grave and you unlock the character Weber. I might as well pick it up or something. Actually, I have no inventory room. I'll kill you because you are annoying me and you're alone. Kind of don't want to waste the durability on my axe. It is pretty useful. I think I missed out on some time there, so I won't go for the double hit. So let's just cook this stuff. I think I have enough stuff. I could build a science machine, but I don't really have anything I could make with it that would be useful. I could make a, what's the name of the item? I forget what it's called. But it's very useful, pitchfork. Pitchfork is surprisingly useful. I mean, a lot of people don't bother making it because it's like, oh, it's a pitchfork. What are you going to do with a pitchfork? You'd be surprised with how much you can do with a pitchfork. It's kind of like the sleeper item of this game. You don't expect it to be useful, but it really is. I might take all this silk in case I can make something good out of it. Like a top hat. Top hat increases sanity as you wear it. I don't know how long I'll be recording for. I have a decent amount of time. I could just cut this up into like 2 episodes or something if it takes too long. You know what, screw it. I have Weber's skull in my other world. I'll just get it later. Might as well use up this pickaxe. I don't want it hogging my inventory space. Also, there's like no reason to destroy these other rocks because they give niter, which is used to make gunpowder. And you're not going to be surviving like in these worlds long enough to make any use of gunpowder. It's kind of only there to kill bosses, and you won't be finding any bosses here. I should be using this thing. Oh, I'm approaching it. This thing beeps faster the quicker you get, the closer you get to a thing. And this will locate you to a piece. And this is the wooden piece. This is the last one you want to find, because you have to take all the other pieces and put them there. There's a fire here? Oh, it's McTuscan Sun Hunting Club. These things will attack beefaloes, so maybe I could provoke them. Yep, they're attacking them. I really want McTusk to die because McTusk the Walrus will drop a Tam O'Shanter, which is like the best hat in the game. Very rarely, like, I think it's a 25% drop, but it's really good if you can get it, because it increases... It gives as much heat and, like, cold resistance as this hat, and it also gives a ton of sanity regeneration. That beefalo froze because it killed an ice hound, which McTusk and Sun have for some reason. Did they kill McTusk? Or did he run away? Okay, he died. Didn't drop the damn hat. Bollocks. Oh well, he dropped a blow dart, which is pretty useful. It does 100 damage to a unit, which you probably wouldn't care about unless you knew how damage worked in this game. But it's a pretty good amount, and it can draw aggro on ranged units, like There's an enemy in this game called the koalaphant, which usually just runs away from you. It gives a lot of food when you kill it, though. And it will only start attacking you if you attack it first, which is hard because it runs away from you. Using a blow dart on it is very effective to get it to, basically just come and kill you. But it's pretty weak. Well, not weak, it's just slow as all hell. Which, I guess, translates into weak. Should I try to kill those things? No, I don't have a good enough weapon or armor. I don't have any armor, in fact. I will not rely on my, kiting skills against many enemies. This thing is, like, unreliable because I've already found the wooden thing and it will keep detecting it. Let's look at the map. I think I have to go around this way to get to this spot. I don't know if it's limited to one specific piece per branch of island. It very well might be. But, I'll have optimism and search here anyway, because if you miss, like, one little piece of land, that could be where the item is that you're looking for. Damn it, I keep pressing Q and E to change the perspective, which I usually don't use at all because, if you don't change the perspective, you know how, like, you know where you're going most of the time, because oh, I've seen this landmark before, like these 3 rocks in this one order, so I know where I am. You also have the map, though, but yeah, pressing Q and E to change the perspective is not recommended unless something's blocking your interactive range. There are some spiders here, I won't bother killing them. Spiders don't drop anything good except for silk. I mean, they drop spider glands, which can be used to heal you for 8 HP each, but it isn't really that much. I mean, they're mostly there just to sap your durability. Ooh, McTusk is trying to kill some tall birds. This could benefit me a lot. That Tam O'Shanter is a really good item. McTusk will aggro on pretty much anything in the game, so I really need to light a fire, and these things are not making it easy for me. You don't take burning damage like when you're like this far away, like when you've been away from heat for this long, but just give it some time and it will kick in and you'll start dying very slowly but insidiously. You see, these tall birds will attack anything. They're absolute madmen. It's gonna die, which is good because I get food. I'm not running low on food, but there are other things that will kill you. Mostly my sanity is what I'm worrying about, because sanity decreases when you're near enemies, or when it's not in this sliver of day. And as you can probably tell, there isn't a lot of time that isn't day. Well, I mean, there isn't a lot of day. So you're going to be losing sanity rapidly, which is not very good. At least night isn't that long, so there's not much time which you have to stop adventuring. Is McTusk dead yet? Looks like it. Although he could just be away. McTusk likes to run away from you a lot because he has range attacks in the form of his blow. Ooh, there's the Tam O'Shanter. I'll be taking that. Also take this meat. I don't think I need this winter hat anymore. You know what, I'll keep it, and I'll take the Tam O'Shanter to the next world, because there are multiple stages to this, or worlds, if you will, and you can only take 4 items with you, or 4 stacks of items. Like, you can take, example, you can take all these 14 rocks with you in one thing, because it's a stack. I'm just carrying this meat with me because I have no inventory space. So keeping the Tam O'Shanter with you in case you get another winter map is very useful. The light may be on, but that's only because the Mini Tusk survived. I don't think that actually changes anything. Mini Tusk, or Wee Tusk as it's called, is kind of useless. He doesn't really do anything. I mean, his only attack is a punch, and he only uses that when McTusk is alive. And he still prefers to just run away all the time. So don't wake the tall birds. I think you get like 5 seconds before tall birds wake up when you're near them. Some delayed reaction. But yep, just need to survive. I might build that science machine now. I'll build it on the mainland so I can just come back here, because this won't be the only time I'll be here. I might as well put it near that chest that spawns at the start. I'm not putting meat on the ground near spiders because they'll just come and eat it. Spiders will eat any meat object. There's a green mushroom there. I could probably use that. Green mushrooms are probably things you don't want to eat if you find them in real life in the ground. Ooh, I have no logs. Where's my axe? Oh, I'm holding it. Of course. Yeah, chopping down trees does not take that short of a time. I'm glad you can craft things when you're just holding them in your inventory, like there. And there's the freezing damage. Thankfully, it's not that much. I didn't know how much health I had before, so I'm not taking into account. Also, meat lasts longer if you cook it, and fruit and vegetables last longer if you don't. It's just the spoilage time. I think meat lasts 9 days when you cook it. Hang on, I'll be right back. Alright. Just had to satisfy my thirst. And I need more logs to make a science machine. I forgot about that. Logs are quite important. I should probably get more inventory space, but then again, I did just use up... What did I use up here? I don't know. I'm just not really that attentive. I kind of have to focus on my recordings and stuff, but yeah. So let's build the science machine, which unlocks more crafting recipes, which we will need, because if you unlock a recipe, you can use it like forever. Electrical doodads are useless because you're not going to be able to build an alchemy engine. Or maybe you will. So what we need is, actually we don't need a hat of any sort, we have the Tam O'Shanter. I'm going to need a shovel. Shovels are pretty useful. You can use them to get one extra log out of every tree you chop, which is pretty useful. It loses durability pretty quickly though. It has other uses, but I think that's just the main one. I could also make the pitchfork. The pitchfork is surprisingly useful. I need more space. Ah, backpack, that's what I needed. Oh damn, do I have like no grass? Where's the backpack recipe? Here it is. Yeah, I have no grass, like no sticks either. I guess I'll have to walk around a bit, grab a few of those. It shouldn't be that hard to find, I just need 4 of each. In winter, like, everything you pick does not grow back. I'm pretty sure. So you have to be careful with your supplies. Where can I find grass? Oh, it's everywhere on this part of the map. Well, that's stupid of me to question it. I also like this music. Top job on the person who made this mod. Can't carry anything more. Let's just drop the silk, we don't need it. The only reason I wanted the silk is in case I needed more hats, which I don't need at all because I have, you know, the stuff that I have right now. I could make a thermal stone, which is kind of just a heat giver. Let's use this charcoal that I chopped down at the beginning, just to light the fire up. Yeah, it's a good level. Thermal stone. Oh, I need an alchemy engine for that. Well, I guess I'm not making that. Backpack, extra inventory space. That's all I wanted it for. I mean, that's all it does, so what else would I want it for? Okay, my food supply is not bad, so I won't bother with that for a bit. These give 25 each, and they also give 3 health. Food isn't the best way of restoring health, unless you have crockpot food, which you probably won't in this mode, because crockpots are kind of hard to make. Well, I do have the cut stone, but then again, I won't probably use the crockpots like any other time, because you can't take it with you to the other world, because it's a stationary thing. I don't know anything else I was going to make, so I'll just leave that there. The science machine, that is. Gather more grass in case I need to make a fire, because you need 3 grass and 2 logs every time you make a fire. I'll take this stuff with me. So you may be wondering why I made a pitchfork if you've played this game before, because everyone who's played this game before will think, oh, pitchfork, it's a useless item. You only use it for decorative purposes. To anyone who hasn't played before, I'll explain what the pitchfork does. You equip it and you can dig up the ground, and it's used to make bases because, like, just to make them look better, because you just dig up the grass and stuff and you basically just replace it with some other turf that you find. Not very useful, except the fact that some people, well actually, most people don't realize that you can actually burn this stuff and it's very effective as fuel. So, like, instead of using, like, logs or charcoal or even manure at that point, you can use turf and it's very effective. I should have made a spear. That's what I wanted to make. So I'm gonna hit these bees. They only deal 10 damage. And I'm gonna get the bees to attack the penguins because I will get honey. No, don't attack the spider. I don't want to attack the spider, because attacking one spider alerts the swarm of them. Granted, there's only like 3 of them in this area, because this is a level 1 den. It only houses 3 spiders. There we go. Penguins versus spiders. Penguins are not naturally aggressive towards you, at least. There's some honey. I can use that as, like, mostly just food. I'm also going to smash the hive down, because you get honey and honeycomb. Honeycomb is kind of useless in winter, because honeycomb is only used to make bee boxes, which, you know, bees will not make honey in winter, because they're just, like, hibernating or something like that. Ooh, 2 honeys. That's pretty good. I'm pretty sure there is no animal that eats honey, because honey is not classified as a fruit, a vegetable, or a meat. So it has, like, no natural predator. Of course, honey does not have a predator. It's not a live thing. So yeah, just an example. You can burn it, and it increases it by quite a bit. I think it's the exact same as using a log, so not a bad idea. If I had a net, I could catch those fireflies, make like a lantern or something. There's the honey. Wasn't there 2 honey before? Maybe the penguins do eat it. I don't know. I haven't played Don't Starve in like ages, so I kind of like played through the game normally in order to find the portal. Damn it, they got those eggs too quickly. You can eat penguin eggs if you can catch them, but it's generally hard to do. So yeah, I played the game normally up to like this point of the like natural worlds. I could have spawned in the Maxwell's portal and the console commands, but I'd rather not do that, because it just, you know, a bit of practice before the thing is not a bad thing to have. Oh god, that's a clockwork rook. I do not want to anger that. I might need some armor in order to get past here, because clockworks are generally hard to deal with. Most notably the clockwork bishops, because they have a ranged attack. And unless you can get the clockwork rook to kill the clockwork bishops, you're most likely not going to survive that little skirmish. Unless I could get some spiders to kill them. Nah, there's no spiders around here. So, let's see, there's that route, and that route, along with this one right here, so I think this one is the one that I want to do, although I haven't noticed what's down here. You know what, I'll go here first. Just ignore the spiders. I'll probably record 5 days per episode, because that's a good amount to include in, because you never know how long this will take, and it's already been like half an hour or something. You know what, how long have I been recording for? Let's take a look. 28 minutes and 46 seconds. Excluding the, well, including the time that I wasn't here. So, like, probably 28 minutes. There's a level 3 spider den here. Oh god, there are a lot of spiders here. If I could destroy that level 3 spider den, I could pick it up and plant it near the clockwork pieces, and it would become a level 1 den, but it would still be very useful for killing them, and I need to heat up. I should probably cut down this tree over here, just to get more logs. Do not alert the spiders. Getting too close to spiders will cause them to attack you. They don't like light, however. I don't think this affects their AI in any way. They'll just do that thing whenever they get too close to light. I don't know why. It takes 10 chops and 10 uses of your axe to cut down a tree. Still forgot to make that spear. Let's take this pine cone for really no reason. You know what, I'm going to quickly go back and make that spear, because I need a weapon, and the axe is like 5 durability, so it won't survive in a fight against anything except like maybe a single spider. Also, stepping on webs alerts the spiders, but if you go on the edge here, just briskly, you can avoid angering them. It's a good way to prevent them from all swarming on you. Can I get an egg? Can I get an egg? Yes, eggs. Too slow. Stupid penguins. This game really makes you hate penguins. I mean, eggs are good food, I guess. I think you can eat them without cooking them, and you won't take a sanity penalty for some reason, but that's a good thing, isn't it? Yes, it is. You still get more food from cooking it, I'm pretty sure. Wait, the eyebone is here. I didn't notice that. The eyebone spawns Chester, one of the best companions in any game. He's literally just a walking chest. So you can store your stuff in it. I probably didn't need a backpack now that I won't need one anymore now that I have Chester. Probably. I mean, I'll still keep it until I get, like, armor, which I don't have any of. Also, Chester's pretty much immortal. He recovers, like, 22 HP per second. Oh, I have enough to make a... Actually, no, I don't have enough to make a... I need one more grass. And I might as well get all the grass I need, because I'm going to be making fires constantly. Yes, keep attacking Chester. Every spider bite does only 20 damage. It doesn't have, like, any poison effect or anything. So, Chester is, like, in no danger of dying. Damn penguins. I want those eggs. Food is very hard to get in winter, because berry bushes and carrots don't, like... Well, carrots spawn like, up here in the world normally, but berry bushes are scarce. And, yeah. Not many of them. Also, they don't grow back because it's winter. This spider is annoying me. Just have Chester completely tank it. There was a strategy where you could, like, take on some very high level... Well, not level, because everything is the same health. Depending on, like, based on what time you encounter them. There is no levels. There's just general enemy HP. You could take on, like, some very strong enemy, and you could just have Chester completely tank it. I clicked the campfire button. So yeah, I need the science machine because you need rope to make a spear. Spear does 33 damage, which means it does like 7 damage more than an axe. But it also has a greater amount of durability. No, wait, the spear does 34 damage, I forgot, because it 3-shots spiders. Eggs count as meat, for some reason. I mean, I guess they're meat. Or are they other? I forget. It's a bit weird, they have the meat animation, but... stuff. I could make some armor. I need, like... log suit. I need more grass and logs for that. You know what, I'll probably just rush through this area with the spiders everywhere. You know what, I have a spear. I can defend myself adequately. I should probably cut down some of these trees before I do that, though. I never want to run out of firewood, and I need a stick. God damn it. That's the thing with this game. You use so many supplies and you don't even notice it. You think, oh yeah, I've got plenty of these things. Nope. You're missing out on all of them. And I do realize I just chopped a tree 5 times and didn't go back and destroy the rest of it. I'm fairly certain the tree guards do not spawn this early on in the game. I think there's like... it needs to be at least day 6 before they can spawn. I am very opposed to a tree guard spawning. Well, granted, they are kind of easy to kill. They are complete tanks, and they will not quit until they have run you down. Or you plant enough pine cones to satisfy their anger. 14 logs should be enough for, like, ages. Should probably equip the Tam O'Shanter, but you never know. There are some places on these maps where you need low sanity in order to progress because of some thing. The obelisks. Let's just light some crap on fire, like that episode of South Park. What episode was that again? I forget. I haven't watched South Park in years. I guess I just kind of lost interest. So I'll just go through these. Actually, this would be pretty bad because Chester is going to aggro everything here. Please don't die, Chester. Actually, I really don't need you, but you're kind of a good companion to have. Let's use my torch here. Can't see crap, but I don't really need to. I have the map for that. As long as I don't step on the spider webs, I should be fine. I'll just have Chester aggro everything, though. Also, you can't take the eyebone with you to other worlds. Oh god, this is a swamp. I can tell because there are tentacles everywhere. Okay. Another day. Is Chester dead? No. I'm gonna hit pause for a second. I'm going to cut the episode here. I'm just gonna go record more of this, though. So I'll see you guys in the next video where we do like another 5 days of this Don't Starve thing. leave a like if you liked it, because that shows that I will record more. It'll just be like, oh hey, people like this video. I'll record more because people want to see it again, I guess. Yeah. I'm not good at ending videos. Yeah. Bye.